Well, it's 1 o'clock and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. The team is ready to serve you a huge portion of fun for lunch. Open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought, take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe, and get ready to enjoy the humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of feel-good and happy soup to help your day go easier and enjoy your break with others around you. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddy S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. The feel-good food you need to help that bagel go down nice and smoothly. If you have a story to share, anything that happened at work, play, a movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you today, call in toll-free 888-565-1470 right now. So sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe and let Dawn and Freddy S. get your happy juices flowing.
And welcome to all our friends in South Florida. You know, it's so funny.
What?
Because I let catch my breath and we go.
Here we go.
There we go. Welcome to all our friends in Atlanta, LA, San Francisco, New York, all of our people who are written in. The phones are working. Sopranos, the phones are working? There you go. See, I got the thumbs up. What's the number?
888-994-4995.
I can't see the number because the paper's turned sideways.
Because your glasses broke.
No, I can't see it because it's written in pencil.
Well, it's because your glasses broke. We got to go to the dollar store.
Is that what it is? My glasses broke, so I can't see it.
888-994-4995. We have a new intern who's been here for about a half hour, and she fixed the phone lines. 90 days later, and Soprano fixed the phone line.
She didn't fix the phone.
What'd she do? She took you off a mute.
No.
Hold.
Yes.
Yes.
But no, she gave me inspiration. And I said, I gotta make this thing work because she knows this system better than me.
She says the hold button's on, and you wonder why people didn't get through.
No. Because I had to wait 10 seconds and then I showed up in the box. You don't talk what you don't know.
But welcome. We got two new interns. We got Sierra Nevada, who was here yesterday, and we've got Sopranos, whose real name is Maura, with us. I don't even know how many we have in here today, but we love that the next part of our internship program at the Brooklyn Cafe TV is that our interns are now training the new interns before they leave, which is really exciting. And Leslie, your spot, the hard deadline is today before you leave to air the Carmen Care spot. So she's in there editing and rendering right now as we speak.
Who's in it, Shorty?
Shorty's on point today.
Hey, Shorty, you alive, Shorty?
I'm alive. It's rendering now? We said we got till the end of today to get the Carmen Care spot up, so you'll see a new spot that's coming out for Carmen Care laser therapy. Today on the Brooklyn Cafe is our health panel, our first official health panel. We don't have Clive and Dr. Eileen with us because they are away gallivanting around for 6 weeks. But you are with us in heart, and give us a call, Clive, if you're watching, 888-994-4995, and we'll get you guys on the phone and we'll chit-chat because this all came together because we needed to bring everyone together. So you first started, you had a meeting, it was Leslie and Daphne and Clive, and who else was there?
Sarah. That's
Yep, that's it.
Dr. Cologne was part of it, and she wanted to come, but she had to go away, and then she's got some meetings.
So you started this with 2 people, then 4 people, and now it's 12 people.
And that's growing.
Well,
yeah.
and then it
That's what
kind of
happens.
grew, and then we wanted Renata in on it, and then I said to Ariel, you need to come, and then we're talking toxic-free living today, so I said Liz with Crunchy, she had to come, and of course, Dr. J kind of pulls it all together because
You know,
she
I
does
got
it
a bone
all.
to, you know
Pick
this
with me?
doll? You know this doll? I got a bone to pick with Dr. J.
She's coming.
I've been asking her all morning to tell me a story. And you pick up the phone and she picks it up.
I told you.
I told
It's a
you.
girl thing.
I told you.
It's a girl thing.
Listen, I also want to say that yesterday's set, I had to get off the set. Because you had too many women on here doing makeup of all things. Makeup. So people were writing to me all night laughing at me. He says, what blush are you wearing, Freddie? What lipstick are you wearing?
You are a really good
Ain't
sport about
funny.
it.
Ain't funny. I'm going to tell you. I want the memo when you're going to do all that woman stuff. Like, I look around, there's a lot of women here.
There's a lot of women here. Do you see the post? A
Are
lot
there
of
any
women.
men doctors out there?
As a matter of fact, Peter called me today with a
He's
male
not a
orthopedic
doctor.
surgeon that I need to talk to Renata about for
Yeah,
next
but Peter's
month.
not a doctor.
I know.
He plays a doctor.
No, he does not even do that.
But I look around, thank God. I told Giovanni to stay on set. 'Cause I look behind me, even the board is women. This is just getting ridiculous. Is it true that for every man there is 15 women?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yes.
Really?
True story.
Especially in Florida.
Because of World War II.
It's pretty good to be a man then.
No, it's not.
For every man, there's 15 women. That
That just
means you have a
confuses
15
guys.
shot chance
Confuses
at meeting a
guys.
woman.
I mean, guys can meet women all day long.
But you know what I mean.
A lot
You know
to
what I mean.
choose from.
Right? There's a lot to choose from.
That just makes it much more difficult. That's all. It confuses. Men get very confused very easily.
Come on down and join our fun. We're at 1440 North Federal Highway in Delray Beach. We've got our coffee going. We've got our book nook. We've got our full health panel. And we're going to talk detox, but we're not talking drug and alcohol detox. So we have to figure out, we're going to explain what we're talking about, and we're going to let all of our experts talk about it. But last night, I just have to say, I went to Sparkle of Life.
How was
the event, the VIP event. How was it, Ariel?
Wonderful.
it? Really, you gotta get close to the mic.
It was amazing. Dawn did it. Well,
The other Dawn?
The other Dawn. She
How
did
many
it
dawns were there?
Dawn
12?
Squared.
There was about,
12.
felt like 40 of us. Or
There
something.
were about 25 women. There were 2 Dawns. Dawn DeMarco did an amazing job putting it together, and Skolovecchia is always, you can't breathe when you walk out of there. The food is so delicious.
Do you know, I congratulated her for hosting this thing, the owner. And she says, I says, I'm sorry I didn't go. She says, don't worry, Freddie, you were outnumbered. There wasn't one guy in the whole play.
No, in the place there's a screaming baby in the place
No,
too.
but I'm saying there wasn't a guy among the set.
There was not. It was all women. I got to meet Ariel's mom, and Miss Fort Lauderdale came. That was on our show yesterday. She heard about it, so she came. It was so many people from our show were there. It was amazing. I got from the door to the table, I don't know, I must have kissed and hugged like 15 people. And everyone else in the restaurant was looking, thinking, what's going on here? She had all of her jewelry set up, so yes, I'm wearing a few of her pieces today. I like layering them.
Yeah, but
got
I
laughed at
have
yesterday
an
for
official
that.
complaint.
What? Of course you do.
I need her to start doing some men jewelry.
What would you like to wear?
I
That's
don't
made of
care.
Swarovski
I
crystals and
don't
pearls.
care. You can give me a nose ring. I don't care.
You
I
heard
want
that,
something
right?
there.
Bracelet, yeah.
Bracelets
That's
are nice for
bracelets.
men. Bracelets are nice.
Chain, something. Male. This
Dawn
thing about
DeMarco, Freddie would like a male
Holy smokes.
bracelet. We'll get that taken care of for you. But
no,
it was
I
a
would like her to do
fantastic
a male
event.
line.
Okay,
Because I want to know what my compadres aren't there. Now I know why.
now you know why.
Holy
But the food was
smoke.
great. Sharon and Sean were amazing. They raised $250. That goes back to the Rosie Foundation just last night alone. So, you know what? Buying jewelry, ladies, it all makes a difference. What a night. So it was good.
It was good. Very nice. Congratulations, Dawn. And I know there's about 400 Dawns that we... Remember the time we did the show with 8
Yes,
Dawns?
we did 8
It
Dawn.
was crazy.
What'd she say? $662? Wow. That's amazing, Dawn.
And the number grows.
And the
if you
number
had-
grew, because when I left, right, she said 250, so 662 last night for the Rosie Foundation. One night.
She even includes the 25 cents. You
She
gotta
always
love it. You gotta love it.
Every penny counts. So maybe
You
she'll
gotta
make you
love
a
it.
bracelet. It was a fantastic event. More to come with Dawn and the Sparkle of Life. Thursday night is SoFlo Mixers right here at the heart of Delray Gallery from 6 until 9 p.m. Tom with SoFlo will be here. You can find all the information on their Facebook page at SoFlo Mixers. Friday, we will be at Conscious Co-op, and tickets are still available for that. That is at Farmer's Table, second floor of the Wyndham Hotel in Boca Raton. It's, I believe, $30 for a ticket. It's from 11:30 until 2 p.m. And who's the speaker?
Who?
Dr. Diane
Abdo.
Dr. Diane Abdo
I knew
is the
that.
speaker talking about finding your inner peace and happiness
She was on the set yesterday. We had a lot of fun with her.
with Noah Crane. So that will be a great event. So join us for that. You can find more information at noahcrane.com, or you can find it on Facebook at Conscious Co-op Luncheon. And I think that's the week's events.
And you know something? If you haven't gotten your ticket for Conscious Co-op on Friday, you're doing yourself an injustice. You want to go to this thing, end the week on a happy note. It's a great function, and you really want to get there. What is it, Eventbrite? How do you get tickets to Conscious Co-op?
You can find them on Facebook or noahcrane.com. And one of the vendors, remember we had, I think her name was Katarina Designs, a beautiful jewelry that we
Yes.
brought with Deb. She's one of the vendors.
Okay. How many vendors are going to have this time?
All I know is of one right now.
You don't have any info, do you?
You know, I think that's
You have
pretty
no
good, though.
info.
I got
can
lots of
tell.
info.
I noticed that you do that. No.
Oh, but you know what happened on Friday?
Here it comes.
Giovanni, I took your advice. I went to see Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood Movie. I saw it at the living room, which I had never been to in Boca Raton. I've
That's
heard
at
about it. I
FAU.
had never been.
That's an
going, never
amazing
going.
place. Love
I've
it.
never been. And that you just have to slow down the pace of Boca to go to the living room because the kids are running the concession and the kids are doing the tickets. And
How is the movie going?
you know what? I liked the movie.
Oh, that's the end of that.
I don't know if you will like the movie
No.
because it's a documentary.
No.
It's a documentary. It's not quick moving, but I cried.
You cry over anything.
I cried because the message of
See,
love,
looking
it's
for
all
crying
about
why you cry.
love and hope and light.
We're back
and
to
that
that
was
again.
Fred Rogers' message.
I'm going to buy you a plant so you can water it.
I know, hug a tree. But it was such a beautiful message that he really wanted to use media for the good. And if you go back to 1967 on what was happening in the world, I'm not talking politics, but what was happening is not far different than what was happening now. And with King Friday the 13th and the barbed wire around the castle and all these things that were happening in the 60s that I don't remember because I was born in
Did you
1967.
like the movie or not?
Yes, because the message was about love and light
I understand that.
and just
How many
using the
stars did
media
you
for
give it out of
goodness.
4?
Out of 4, 3.5.
What?
Because I thought the message
you
was really
insane?
powerful.
Okay, who else saw that movie? Anybody
Giovanni
saw that
said it
movie?
was a great movie.
Giovanni sees every movie. He's great. He says,
No.
"Oh, I work there, so I has to say I have to say it's really good."
Alana saw it and
I like-
she loved it.
God, help us.
It's the message, and it's what our media and it's what our platform. That's why I think I cried because I feel like we're the modern day.
Dawn,
Mr.
you cry
Rogers.
over everything. It's rainy, you're gonna cry.
Gio, I think we're like the modern day Mr. Rogers, right? And Jonathan said it best on Friday when we were doing interviews. It's what we do with the community.
You're scaring
is we
Gio.
share the message of our community.
Anybody seen the movie of the year? You know what's gonna win movie of the year, right?
The book club.
The
I know.
book club. Have you seen the book club? Anybody seen the book club? I know you have. Anybody seen the book club?
No.
Nobody's seen it.
But that is what I think. We are the modern day Mr. Rogers. We're sharing community resources
Mr.
and
Rogers?
using our platform for love and light and
Give me
hope.
my slippers.
I'll be more than happy to. I'm going to get you some sneakers. They played a lot. You know what, Jonathan? They
holes in
played a
my
lot
socks
of
now.
pranks on Mr. Rogers also.
All the time.
So I think we might need to do some stuff for you here.
Have
Yeah,
a
how come I
train
get
running around the table.
A train around the table, change your hat. I don't know. Do something
Sweater.
for you. A sweater.
A sweater.
Start knitting, Don.
We need more
Anyone
cowboys.
had a knit?
Sweater.
Hey, John.
I don't know where he
Super
is.
John.
He must have a side door because
Where'd
he
he
was
go?
sitting there and I didn't see him leave.
I gave him the line he wanted. We need more cowbells.
So he
All
must
right.
have left.
All right,
But
let's- let's
that is what we do on our show, which is why we bring our community together on our set right now.
Mr. Rogers, I'm not seeing that. And Linda's going to want to see it now because you love it so much, and I got to
It's
do
the
that whole
message.
thing.
Even my husband said, "Do you feel like you're the modern day Mr. Rogers?" And I kind of do.
Did he like the movie?
I think he liked
Did
the
he
message.
like the movie, yes
I
or
don't
no?
know. I don't know.
He didn't like it.
He did like it.
No, because if he liked it, he would have told you he liked it.
I think he liked it, but it wasn't like you walk out and
He's
go,
afraid
"I
to tell
really
you that.
like that movie." You have to like the message and understand what it is. Do you know he's a minister?
Who?
Fred
Your
Rogers.
Husband? Your husband's a minister?
Fred Rogers. Did you know that?
Yes.
I did not know that. So it's what he used media as his platform for spreading love and light and hope, and that's what he did. Instead of being in a church or a seminary, he used media and TV.
Okay. Reverend, you
saying.
done?
I'm
Can we
done
move
for
on?
now,
Thank
yes.
you. All right, so what do we got on the panel today? What do we do?
We've got our community on the panel. We are networking our network, as I said to Ariel. We're
Good.
talking health, and I want to we needed just a platform to start with, and then I know it's going to go on all kinds of tangents. Detoxing.
You're taking the stuff out of the body.
WTF.
Now,
Wanna be
I wanna-
toxin-free.
Okay, so I want to start. Let me start then with lasers. Let's start there, and then we'll work our way around. Because I just wanted to mention that I had a detox with you, and I laugh at some of the people that come in and do this procedure. And some of them are my friends, and one sitting next to me had it done as well, got ill and everything else. But I laugh because when I tell people what I did, they look at me like I'm sick, like there's something wrong with me.
Yep.
But do you know that the morning after I did this detox, I was completely out of it.
The day you did it.
The day. That Monday
Within
is when we
hours,
had
right.
within hours. I was sitting by myself at a shoot. So she says to me, "What's wrong with you?" I never do that. And I said, "What's wrong?" I didn't feel like there was anything wrong. Nothing worked that way, that day. Nothing. My computer shut off. I lost team view. I lost all sorts of things that day. It just went wackadoodle on me. And I felt like instead of centered, like I'm looking at you now, I was off-centered. Everything was like moving around me. Remember? So I wanted to bring up the question of what is it that I got detox for? That procedure. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
So for you, we detox you from the herpes zoster virus because that's the one that we were thinking and that you were also weak for. So that's the one that we were thinking could be causing a little bit of your problems that you have with the diabetes and the neuropathy in the legs and so forth. So really every person reacts differently. That's the interesting thing. You can't just throw it all in a bucket. Everybody's going to detox differently at a different pace, and they're going to have different reactions. So now for you, you just felt out of it because your body was going through this detox every 2 hours of meridian detoxes with laser detoxing. So sometimes you can feel at a certain time you'll have a headache, at another 2 hours later you'll feel maybe dizzy, and 2 hours later you'll feel fine, and you're just going to go through this process. And what you were feeling was just basically your body letting go of things that you had. And remember, we also do the emotional detox, so it's not just the physical, like basically like the herpes zoster, but also the emotional. And we do these custom detoxes where we really customize into your emotions. And while you're releasing those, that can give that feeling of being outside of your body or not quite in line with everything. But usually that takes 24 to 48 hours, and then everything kind of falls back in, and it's usually much better than when you started.
Now, when you say that you get rid of, how did I get rid of? And why is it that I got as thirsty as a camel in the desert? I mean, I couldn't drink enough water. It was like the craziest thing that occurred, and it happened around 3 o'clock. Not immediately, but afterwards.
But afterwards, right?
My God, I got thirsty.
You know, those are questions that are a little bit difficult for me to answer because this is all energy medicine, and it's very new. And it's all about frequency healing and your body and reacting. And remember, we're just like, our company is maybe 6 out of the whole United States that are physically doing this laser energy detoxing. So there's really not that much information. There are not a lot of people I can go to really ask also those questions and to learn. So we're learning along as we go. So I always ask every patient, so what happened? What happened here? But some people say they get a headache. Some people say they slept more than they've ever slept before. Some people say they were awake the whole night. So I'm just gathering all this information, and hopefully one day I can make sense of all this data. But it's just, again, everybody reacts differently.
But you know what was interesting? The reason you even did the herpes zoster is because when you were here, you had the patient on who had the
Trigeminal neuralgia.
and she had shingles.
Right.
And you had somebody else that had shingles, that had neuropathy. And you said, it was like this aha moment, Daphne. He said, wait, if you had neuropathy and you had shingles, and you've got the trigeminal neuralgia, and you had the shingles, he says, maybe that's why I've got the neuropathy in my legs. I had shingles.
Everybody in
This
that
all goes
panel-
back to the chickenpox virus,
Yes.
the vaccines from early years.
And we all had the shingles, right? And we all suffered a different ailment from having the shingles. And I just want to mention, you know, I got a bone to pick with you. I ain't done with you. Yeah.
I'm so glad you're here, though.
Yes. Yes, very happy to see you.
Hi, Dr. Janae.
And this is a common laser. And I guess we identified the pieces as we go along.
She
so
did the
that-
muscle testing with you to confirm that it wasn't just, oh, maybe I think it's the herpes zoster. You actually did a confirmation test to say, yeah, you were a little weak, and you actually put it on different parts of his body, you said,
Yes,
right?
correct. Yeah, we kind of ask. So the beautiful thing about energy medicine is you can ask your body all the questions. So we said, okay, let's put this vial on and ask for, you know, do you in general have this that is causing a problem in your body? Yes, you were weak on it, which means yes, you're showing, or your body is communicating with us, there's a problem with this. And then we can do location. So we take this and put it near the legs, or we could put it near the heart or the brain, and then your body's going to either react strong or weak when we ask for the location. And it was very weak when we put it towards your legs.
Yes.
How do your legs feel now?
They feel wonderful. You know, I don't even, I get afraid telling people what I'm going through right now, because people just think I'm crazy, you know? And so, and the laser, you know, if you're a diabetic and you have neuropathy, and again, I'm not saying that she's curing neuropathy, but there was a time when I was really scared because I couldn't walk. I couldn't move around anymore. And I do fine now. And the pains has subsided. They're still there. I still have pressure, not pain, but pressure. But it's a whole lot less. My sugar's down to 118, 117 on average, which is freaking unbelievable. So getting the toxins out, there were so many different toxins in the body.
So many. And really there's a lot of research that the toxins attach themselves to the mitochondria of the cells. So you have your cells. We have 100 trillion different cells in our body, and each cell has roughly about 200 mitochondria. This is the powerhouse of the cell. And apparently, depending on where the toxin attaches itself in that mitochondria, that's what causes a disease. So with the light or the supplements, there are different ways that we can detox from the body, and that's why it's so great that we're all here. We can all share our different ways of how we detox.
I'm a patient to all of it.
Yeah, exactly.
I take all of this stuff.
Yeah, we all have fantastic ways of detoxing, and I think it's beautiful that we all share this together. But with the light, what we do with the laser is the light goes through this vial, and the frequency of this, let's say herpes zoster, attaches itself to the light. The light carries that frequency, and it hits your cells because the light can penetrate deep into the body from cell to cell. It hits those mitochondria, and it reflects and vibrates with that toxin and releases it. And then it goes out through the stool, through the urine, through sweating, through, you know, different forms.
All kinds of different forms. So we're going to fill you in on all of that. We're going to take a quick commercial break. Pass the microphones around, give us a call, join our conversation on WTF. Want to be toxin free. You like that?
You know, when you said WTF, I thought it was
Want to be toxin free. 888-994-4995. And we will be right back.
I thought it was something.
Are you ready? Does your family have an emergency preparedness plan? BeBetterPrepared.info is an affordable way to prepare yourself and your family for the worst. Stock up with emergency gear and the knowledge you need to be ready in case of an emergency. From first aid, safe water supplies, to shelter, BeBetterPrepared.info is a convenient way to quickly stock up on survival and camping gear at an affordable, pre-packaged price. Order Elite Ready Pack to get started. No matter what the situation, go to BeBetterPrepared.info and you will be prepared if disaster strikes or for your camping needs.
Welcome. The Brooklyn Cafe is at
Slovakia.
Best pizza in Florida, I'm gonna tell you. Are you getting me doing the cornichoni?
Slovakia has been on Atlantic Avenue for 8 years.
Oh, pizza ball. LeBron James.
We make homemade Neapolitan pizza, which is just like you're walking the streets of Naples, Italy. We make our own homemade mozzarella cheese. Our pizza is the thin crust pizza.
I love it.
Cheesy American. There's
no process.
There's nothing processed. It's just delicious. Cheers, guys.
Well, your pizza's really good.
Thanks.
I hate you.
I'm telling you, it is the best pizza. And ladies, if you're counting carbs, only 12 carbs in an entire pizza. The whole thing. Come visit Slovakia. Check it out. 522 East Atlantic Boulevard. Right, you know where to eat.
We gotta try it.
We're gonna eat. You ready? Dig in.
I am crunchy because knowledge is power.
Crunchy is a revolutionary line of safe and high-performing toxin-free cosmetics that are redefining beauty. You no longer have to sacrifice your health for your beauty or your beauty for your health. Be conscious about what are in your cosmetics and how they affect your body. Contact me at 703-509-2592 or explore at crunchywithanI.com/Liz Sant, LIZSANDT. Again, it's 703-509-2592.
Hi, my name is Leslie Carmen, and I'm the founder from Carmen Care Laser here in Boca Raton. We started in 2013, and we opened up our clinic based on the fact that my daughter had trigeminal neuralgia, which is also called the suicide disease. And there was no hope at the time, so I didn't let that get me down. I said, I've got to find something to help her. And we found laser therapy to be very, very successful with this kind of pain. And she got her treatments, and that's what really motivated me to open up this clinic here in Boca Raton. So we're here today, really, really happy, and we've done so many treatments. We've treated people with severe back pain, knee pain. If your pain has been there for so many years, often we just have a tendency to just believe that we're not going to get better.
I had a bad injury with my knee, my left knee, and it is amazing after just 3 treatments. And even after the first treatment, I could tell a huge difference.
Shoulder was the worst problem I had with the pain. And I ain't had no problem since I came and did the 6-month treatment. I couldn't even lift my arm up. I used to have to lift my arm up like that.
I'm able to walk better. So it's healing. It's definitely getting healed. This is, to me, an amazing way to get anything healed in the body.
I started my treatment and immediately I started feeling better.
We've now gone out into neurological disorders such as, like my daughter had trigeminal neuralgia, Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, occipital nerve, a lot of different areas that we can now treat with the laser.
Neuropathy still stays with me in my legs, and I find it very difficult to be able to work. So Carmen Laser offered me an opportunity to come in and have laser treatment in my legs, and for the first time in my life I began to feel cold tile again because the neuropathy got so bad I couldn't feel anything with my feet.
To me, the difference here is that they're not just going to jump right into giving you some pharmaceutical.
When I went to the regular doctors, all they want to do is give you medication, pills. And the type of pills they give you for pain, they're too powerful for me.
I highly recommend that you come in here and try it and see how it works for you. It's worked for me and it's changed my life.
Then we also have the entire branch of beauty. So we have a Bella Shape that comes from Italy, known as Icum, and we can help you with that, drain your lymphatic system, or we can do massages with that, deep tissue massages, and we can also stimulate the fat reduction, get rid of some fat cells. So we look at the entire person as a whole. We treat the mind, body, and spirit and soul, and we have a fantastic result with that. We'd love to invite you to come see us and be a part of that. Thank you.
Do you want to broadcast your ideas through mass media? Step right up to the mic and your stories will be live streamed to multiple social media platforms. What do you think, Dawn?
I think Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, and Twitter, as well as Beasley Media, 95.3 FM and 1470 AM. Our cafe crew can reach and build your audience, boost your business. We offer a hands-on approach to any project and use state-of-the-art equipment to create promos, shows, and commercials.
So come on down and join us. We'll see you soon.
And we're back. I'm liking the new color scheme. I'm looking like I got a tan. Thank you for not whitewashing me. Whoever set the cameras, beautiful job. Welcome back to the Brooklyn Cafe TV. Give us a call.
I have sunburn.
888-994-4995. Our phone lines are open. We're talking with our health panel. We're going to just start talking and opening. We're talking about detoxing, WTF. Want to be toxin-free. Nothing bad. I saw that on Living Clean Beautifully. Liz Sant, who is our crunchy advocate, posted that, and I thought, wow, what a great saying. Want to be toxin-free, because all of the environmental toxins, things we cannot control, but then there are things we can control. And the first person I always turn to is Daphne. We call her Merlin, a.k.a. Merlin. I'm on a side consult with Merlin in the ladies' room while we're here today. I'm like, Daphne, by the way, have you ever heard of this? But Merlin and Daphne and Liz just walked in through this amazing rainstorm. We've got Renata with Liquid BioCell, who will be with us again tomorrow. And we've got Ariel from Med America Rehab, which is an all-inclusive chiropractic, OT, PT center in Deerfield, right? You're just south of the Boca line. We've got Dr. J in the house, and we've got Doc with us talking Liquid BioCell. So a lot of questions, so write them in about living toxin-free. Oh, Movies is making another pot of coffee. 888-994-4995. And Daphne, you've been a part of all of these changes with us, and toxin-free, you work with biomeridians for releasing toxins or identifying them?
Well, with Biomeridian, we have a non-invasive device based on Chinese acupuncture meridian points and actually the thought of an electrocardiogram. This genius doctor, Dr. Vole, combined both technologies together. He actually, he thought if you can do an electrocardiogram and work on the heart and get a reading on the heart's energy, why can't you virtually go anywhere in the body in a non-invasive way using acupuncture meridian points? He actually cured his own cancer, we can say that, because he did, and he realized that cancer is frequency. If you can tap into frequency, you can change really the outcome of anything. What we do, as we're accessing meridian points in the body, going on the hands and the feet, they're the most important points. We're going through endocrine system, both lungs, both kidneys, both adrenals, both chambers of the heart, full thyroid, liver, we're traveling through the body in a non-invasive way. We're picking up your energy. We're all surrounded by energy. We emanate energy. We are an energy force. And the great part is as we're testing you and we're finding the imbalances, we're then able, for instance, everybody that comes to us does a liver detox. You have to. Your liver is your filter for your body. Everything is collected. All the toxins are collected in the liver and the body. But also they do manifest in other areas, but that's our main organ, that's our filter. So the great part is as we're testing you and we're traveling through the body, we're then able to take product. For instance, there are many liver detoxes. We all resonate to different frequency. So we need to find the one that best suits your body. What we do at the time of testing, we're able then to take product. We have all different liver detoxes. We can then put them on the device. The device scans it. It's just like applied kinesiology without the person really doing the reading. The device is scanning your energy and it's giving us the right product for the body. And it's really been incredible because it's true, we're all energy, and one person can take a product and have one reaction, and another person can take a product and have a completely different reaction. And what we like to do is find the one that complements you the best. And that's with anything that we recommend. What we've found in our testing, so many people have imbalances in the thyroid, in the adrenals, the liver. We collect toxins on a daily basis. Number one, we are living in a very toxic society. First of all, pesticides, plastics, pollution. We're bombarded on a daily basis. Even our computers and cell phones are really changing our bodies. We're not the same people that we were intended to be. So being aware and trying to make some positive changes. Number one, like with cell phones and computers, I make a point at night. I make sure that my cell phone is completely on the other side of the house. It's turned off. It's away in a room behind a closed door. During the day, even at work, I try just to use the phones that have the cords still on them, not the cell phone. But getting back to the energy, doing the testing really gives us insight into looking into the body and then treating it naturally. We resonate to frequency, we find the right frequency, just like I know with the laser, you also, Carmen, have been looking for this frequency in the body. We tap into that, and then we use the products that will help the body get into a balanced place. I feel really privileged with the products that we've used. Number one, I've used a product from a doctor who formulated, Dr. Cabot, who's an Australian doctor, formulated probably one of the best liver products, Liver Tone and Liver Tone Plus. We've worked with people with high liver enzymes, high cholesterol, cholesterol, fatty liver. The one great thing about the liver is that the liver can regenerate itself. It has that power. You can actually grow back the liver, 1 inch of liver. So we've been blessed to be able to watch the transformation of people that have had really, even hepatitis, high liver enzymes, cholesterol, come down back into normal ranges when the person has taken the right products. So for me, the testing has been a blessing. It's a way of looking into the body. Also, the other great thing about this device, we are body, mind, and spirit. So it's making sure, number one, that we find what's imbalanced and then treat it naturally. But also what we do when we work with people, we tap into the emotional part. It's very important to be able to connect with people. And I feel energetically, intuitively, if you can connect with someone, that opens up a door, and that can actually speed up the healing process. People have to feel safe where they go. They have to feel that their best interest is really at heart, and that you are connecting with them. I work with ADD.
Now you know why we brought you in, Dr. J, right? And both of you, right? You can see why this all makes sense. I don't know if you see why it makes sense. He's
Yeah,
like,
why? Because I'm not a woman? Yeah, I can see it. What's the matter with you? As a matter of fact, I went through this
Right.
process coming out of intensive care.
Right.
You introduced me to Daphne.
Right.
And I sat through this whole thing. My son Gio was with me. 21 supplements later, everything in my body was a mess. The one thing that she talks about that she doesn't talk about is that it's the reader of the exam. There are other people that do this, but it is the reader that makes the difference. And I took home 21 supplements that day. I became a test tube, and they said, let's do this, this, and this, and everything was out of whack.
Which it can seem excessive. Not everyone goes on that many supplements.
me.
But he was a special case.
Well, I was in
of
intensive
course.
care for 7 days. I had just
Right.
come out of the hospital.
Right.
but now look, all you need now is the hypnotherapy part of Dr. J, and to get
are you
the
laughing
spirit
at?
side of it.
You just called yourself a special case.
No, she did. I'm just agreeing. But the bottom line is that I went through this process, right?
Right.
And Gio was with me, and Sabrina was at the house, and Linda. Everybody was at the house, and they saw all these pills, and they started taking everything apart. Like, what is this for and this for? I says, I don't know. She told me to take it. I'm gonna take it. You can't take this. You can't take that. At that time, my sugar was 198.
Oh, yeah.
Remember? It was 198, and I weighed 238 pounds at the time.
Completely different person.
And that's right. And
Right.
if this thing didn't do anything, it reminded me that, you know something, you can change your life if you really want to.
Absolutely.
And that's the one thing that I have always told everybody, whether it's 21 supplements, it's 5 supplements, makes no difference, because if you don't take it, if you don't try and drink the Kool-Aid, you're not going to get better. Then I went back and I had a second, and we went down to 14. From
Right.
14 went to 4 until eventually the magnesium you gave me, I got to get more. That is the best thing I have ever seen in my
Change.
life.
Well, you were ready. You were ready for a change. And that's the one thing. People really have to be ready for change. They have to think that they're worth it. I mean, if you cannot put the effort into making some change to create a positive life, then what's the point? I mean, we all have things happening in our lives. We're all bombarded by negative stress. But attitude, if you change your attitude, you can change your life. That's what it's all about. And the one thing about the supplements, not everybody does as many as he did. We pick and choose with people. Some people are very sensitive, and we have to take that into consideration. So we make sure it's comfortable for you. We also...
Yeah, here I sit, and they all look at me. Leslie looks at me, and Daphne,
Yeah.
and Dr. J, and
I mean, I'm a mess, but what does that make you? You can't even
it makes
take
me,
this
we're
stuff.
going to commercial break is where it makes me.
that would-
888-994-4995. We just avoid it. Give us a call. 888-994-4995. More with our health panel, detoxing. We're going to talk spirituality, and then we need to bring in the physical side and liquid biocell also. We'll be right back.
I got a guy. I love.
Hey, it's Jen Gutschmidt. I'm here at the Foxworth Fountain. Do you need an egg cream? I got a guy. Look at this menu. And here to help us discuss all the sweet treats at the Foxworth Fountain is Ryan.
So we're an old-fashioned soda fountain where we have lots of ice cream treats, milkshakes, hand-stirred sodas, sundaes, and fresh baked from scratch cookies. But here we like to kind of focus on our ingredients and our clean label things. So we make all of our syrups from scratch, and we do it the old way. We make egg creams with Fox's Yuva, the only way to do it. And we even make our marshmallows from scratch.
Brian, what is your favorite thing to make here at the Foxworth Fountain?
I love making sundaes. We make them in these really, really cool glassware we have here. My favorite sundae is the Cookie Cool Breeze, which features our fresh-made cookies. It's probably my favorite thing to make. And I love doing hand-stirred sodas with our syrups.
Discover how you can unleash your body's natural regenerative power with Liquid BioCell. A scientifically proven, holistic anti-aging supplement, Liquid BioCell redefines the way we age and how we perform. Formulated with an exclusive collagen and hyaluronic acid combination, Liquid BioCell supports joints, muscle fitness, and restores youthful skin from within. Contact Renata at 561-306-7176 or visit forhealth4beautyonline.com. Anti-aging from the inside out. Call today, 561-306-7176.
In this world of social media and cacophony of sound, how do you get noticed? How do you get heard? In a world of instant gratification, how do you find appreciation? It's time to be heard. Become a radiating magnet and allow the law of attraction to come fully into play. Being completely in the moment speaks louder than words and actions. It's time to become fully present. It's time to put Humpty Dumpty together again. Call or text 561-351-9134. Become your radiating self. Contact Clyde at 561-351-9134.
When you have a passion for what you do, share it with the world. Tell us what you do, no matter what you specialize in. We know that passion creates joy, and we will be more than ecstatic to help you share your success with everyone else. We will come to you, and we are eager to experience your craft.
The Brooklyn Cafe TV is loaded with some of the best in the video market, so we will find the best way to capture what you do and create something that will sell your business. Come on down to 1440 North Federal Highway at the heart of Delray Gallery to be on the Brooklyn Cafe show, or contact us at 888-994-4995.
She had all different lasers. Yeah. German lasers.
And we're back.
And we're back.
Go do what you got to do, Missy. Missy Fu, thank you for doing that. Missy Fu.
So Leslie, what we'll do is we'll give you the 3 minute for your office, and then we'll put a 30-second up for the commercial.
Beautiful. Thank you. I appreciate
Jackie, you did a great job. Thank you for finishing that up.
Great job.
And she's going to edit it down to 30 seconds, so that'll air as your commercial spot, and we'll change the video on that one. And I want to get into Daphne's and do one for her. I still see her as Mrs. Frizzle in the Magic School Bus with the Bob Meridian and the energy going through your body and out. You guys know what I'm talking about?
No, go back to the movies.
They know what I'm talking about. We've got Dr. J, we got Dr. J and Dr. G. We're going to make it very simple for you. And
we got J, G, and L.
JGL, that's got to stand something like WTF. Want to live toxin free. I love that, Liz, that you posted that. The WTF? Want to live or want to be toxin free.
Did you see how Liz posted that she did a radio show, an interview, something so on her, same makeup?
She's really busy. But Dr. J, as we're talking about living toxin free, and why I wanted everyone to be part of this, is we talked about the biomeridian and identifying what's going on, because we live in this toxic energy world. Kids, shoo shoo. I can't whistle. Shoo shoo. Sorry. That's my attempt at a whistle. And we talked about Leslie and the lasers.
What are you, an owl?
Hey kids, crew. But now the spirituality side of it, it's all of what you do. And as a psychologist, we had Dr. Diane Abdo on yesterday, and I said yesterday, our psychologists of today are not our parent psychologists, right? Where you laid on the couch and you just said what it was. You're looking at everything, mind, body, spirit. Well, how do you take the energy part of it and work with? You haven't done Freddy's hypnotherapy yet.
He won't let me. He's still scared.
He doesn't want to quack like a duck.
Now,
is
why
why.
is it that I have to be the one hypnotized?
Because she wants to do chakra clearing on me, so it's a whole nother thing.
I mean, you could chakra clear me.
Chakra clear.
Khan you.
Chakra Khan
I don't
me.
want to be
I'm going to get chakra
hypnotized.
Khan, and you're going to get hypnotized.
Hypnotized.
Come in tunes.
Yeah, you're in tune, all right. You know, I hear Jimmy. I hear
Like
Jimmy.
this lovely lady was saying, I'm sorry.
Daphne.
Daphne.
Get that mic closer so I can hear you.
Oh, so for me as a psychologist, I mean, I have a comprehensive approach. I do a multi-sensory approach with people. So it's not just talking therapy. It's not just about the mind. And what you were saying, Daphne, about accelerating the healing process, and how Freddy was saying that he was ready. You know, I do pre-surgical evaluations before people get certain operations. And the reason why they want to do it, not just because they don't want to get sued, but they want to know, is this person going to really get the outcome that they want? And if you're not open to it, and if you're rejecting it before it even happens, the results will show, and you will not get the healing or the results that you want. So it's so important. The mind plays such a strong role because the mind is affecting the body and vice versa. So the messages that your brain is sending your body's reacting to. Your body responds to that. So again, on an energetic level, what is going to happen with us has to happen between the mind, the body, and the soul. It's all connected. And if you're not aligned with them, you're not going to have the results that you want.
So is that what happens when I'm fine and a doctor says you have a terminal disease and all of a sudden I get sick? I was fine until I met this guy, and he tells me you're sick.
You're shocked.
Then I get sick.
Yes.
Because I'm believing what he's telling me, right? Is that what you're talking about?
Well, yeah, that can definitely be true. I've had many people come in and they were diagnosed with something and believed it, and I said, I don't believe you are. Let's try to, work on that and see what that really is. Get a second opinion or a third opinion. I mean, just like I think Daphne said, Louise Hay is one of my love, Louise Hay.
Me too.
And she was diagnosed with cancer. But she worked on herself to the point she did mind-body healing, and the cancer was gone. I mean, there are cases that happen. The mind is very powerful. What we think is going to be what we feel. Okay, so it's so important to make sure that that connection is there. So, I have people that are diagnosed, let's say, with diabetes, and have people that come into my office and they're always sick. They always have blood sugar spikes either way. And I tell them 10% is what's going to happen. Your diagnosis is 10%. 90% is your reaction, how your attitude towards it. So I have someone else that comes in with the same type of brittle diabetes, but they're doing well, and they don't have the spike.
So why is that?
It's the mind. The mind changes the chemicals in the body.
Absolutely.
There's something called a new
Can I borrow your doll, please?
There's something called the door phenomenon. Okay, from 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock in the morning on a diabetic is what they call zero time. So my sugar could be 110. At 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock, it goes up to 165, 185, 200. And this was happening to me. This was when I went to see you.
Right.
I used to get up at 3 in the morning.
It's liver time. 3 o'clock. It is.
Yeah, but it's like your liver knows.
It's liver time.
You could have put your clock to this thing.
That's what we're going to make you, is a liver bracelet. Instead of hammer time, liver time.
It's really, you're going to get the down. So at 3 o'clock in the morning, I would have a shot of booze to see if it would bring it out. I started doing the craziest things. I used to use that oil you gave me to drink. I used to take all these things to see what I could do to reduce my sugar. Then one day, I said, I'm not going to do nothing. Nothing. I'm going to drink so much water, I'm going to suck up the ocean.
Mental.
Thank you very much. And all of a sudden, the phenomenon goes away. It's like it never happened.
It was the name.
Yeah, I used to, man, your ears must have been burning at 3 o'clock in the morning because I couldn't take it.
Think about how people respond to certain labels. I'm a psychologist. I get people that come and they go, okay, first let me tell you I'm bipolar, or I have ADHD, or I'm schizoaffective disorder. And I tell people no labels. Let me just get to know you without your label, because now you're shifting my thought about who you are. When I start talking with people and I help them to not be led by what their label is, they function much better in life. They don't have as much symptomology or any symptomology.
So you're detoxing the mind.
Absolutely.
You're so right in what you say, because people actually become, like if it's ADD or tinnitus, whatever, they become that. That's their whole life. This is all they think about. They have this label. They become exactly what they've been told they have. And they live and breathe this.
Exactly.
What you think, you manifest.
Absolutely. It's
I
so
hate that
true,
word.
and it exacerbates the problem.
It does.
I have a specialty in pain management. So when
You look at like 14 hats, you know that? One hat and 14 hats.
like I said, it's comprehensive, right? It's a whole.
She does it all.
So when people come in for pain management, I have certain people that will come in and they're rubbing their shoulders or their back the whole time, and I just say, for a moment, I know you're in pain, but for a moment, can we just make believe that you don't have a chronic pain condition? Let's just, for the few moments that we have together, let's just make believe. What would it be like talking with you? Tell me about something that was positive in your life. So when I distract them and they talk about something else, there's no need to rub their back or their shoulder and they don't feel pain. I was just telling my office administrator, Michaela, that I used to do biofeedback. And with biofeedback, it was the monitoring of the muscle tension, the temperature. People would come in and tell me their story, and it would go off the charts. I would either hear it or see it, and I would show them. Then I would say, okay, I know that you're in pain. I know it's bothering you right now. But just listen to me. I'm going to do a passive progressive muscle relaxation. Let's see what happens. Without telling them what I wanted as the result, they would listen to me, get relaxed, their muscles would relax, their breathing would calm them down, and all the whistles and all the spikes went down. And they said, well, what happened? I said, you were able to reduce your pain and muscle tension by just listening to me and doing what I asked you.
So you detox the stress off of them?
You diverted their attention. You put it into another place.
I'm going to be hypnotized.
So you're going to do it?
That's powerful. That's very
You're
powerful.
going to do it?
Yes.
Dr. J's going to come in.
Yeah, no.
You just
It's
said
not
you're
going to be
doing it.
open to the public.
We're not
It's not
going
an
with
open
you.
display. No, me
You're
and her will
going.
go in a room somewhere where you won't know
You'll
about
go
it.
to her office.
No, I'm going to take her to a neutral site because if I know you, you'll bring a gang of bums
I
with
would
you.
never. That's like a HIPAA violation, even in my
You
world.
don't know HIPAA from hippo.
I would never do that. But we're
Yes,
going to
you would.
we're going to go to commercial break and turn on the Comrex. We'll be back in 2 and 2,
We're gonna go on
95.3 FM, 1470 AM. We're going to be back with our second hour of the same panel. Don't go away, right on Real Radio. And we'll be right back.
HIPAA.
Was that an hour? Hi, my name is Leslie Carmen, and I'm the founder from Carmen Care Laser here in Boca Raton. We started in 2013, and we opened up our clinic based on the fact that my daughter had trigeminal neuralgia, which is also called the suicide disease. And there was no hope at the time, so I didn't let that get me down. I said, I've got to find something to help her. And we found laser therapy to be very, very successful with this kind of pain. And she got her treatments, and that's what really motivated me to open up this clinic here in Boca Raton. So we're here today, really, really happy, and we've done so many treatments. We've treated people with severe back pain, knee pain. If your pain has been there for so many years, often we just have a tendency to just believe that we're not going to get better.
I had a bad injury with my knee, my left knee. And it is amazing after just 3 treatments. And even after the first treatment, I could tell a huge difference.
Shoulder was the worst problem I had with the pain. And I ain't had no problem since I came and did the 6-month treatment. I used to couldn't even lift my arm up. I used to have to lift my arm up like that.
I'm able to walk better. So it's healing. It's definitely getting healed. This is, to me, an amazing way to get anything healed in the body.
I started my treatment and immediately I started feeling better.
We've now gone out into neurological disorders such as, like my daughter had trigeminal neuralgia, Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, occipital nerve, a lot of different areas that we can now treat with the laser.
Neuropathy still stays with me in my legs, and I find it very difficult to be able to work. So Carmen Laser offered me an opportunity to come in and have laser treatment in my legs, and for the first time in my life I began to feel cold tile again because the neuropathy got so bad I couldn't feel anything with my feet.
To me, the difference here is that they're not just going to jump right into giving you some pharmaceutical.
When I went to the regular doctors, all they want to do is give you medication, pills. And the type of pills they give you for pain, they're too powerful for me.
I highly recommend that you come in here and try it and see how it works for you. It's worked for me and it's changed my life.
Then we also have the entire branch of beauty. So we have a Bella shape that comes from Italy, known as Icon, and we can help you with that, drain your lymphatic system, or we can do massages with that, deep tissue massages, and we can also stimulate the fat reduction, get rid of some fat cells. So we look at the entire person as a whole. We treat the mind, body, and spirit and soul, and we have a fantastic result with that. We'd love to invite you to come see us and be a part of that. Thank you.
If you've ever tried the stock market and haven't done well, hop in the car and get to Online Trading Academy. Online Trading Academy's pro investors show you how they find the right investments. Learn current Wall Street skills about stocks, options, futures, forex, even Bitcoin. See how market timing works and how money is made in up, down, and sideways markets by using their patented rules-based strategy. It helps find the right investment and limit the risk. The instructors at Online Trading Academy are certified, currently trade, and are profitable. They show you how they invest every day. Call now for a pair of tickets to a free half-day class at Online Trading Academy. Classes are all over Miami-Dade, Broward, Palm Beach, Jupiter, and Port St. Lucie. Call Online Trading Academy now. Call 954-668-2510. 954-668-2510. 954-668-2510.
The following message is sponsored by the Florida Department of Business and Professional Regulation, the Florida Association of Broadcasters, and this radio station.
Hurricanes can cause severe damage to your home or property, so if you need storm repairs, make sure you use only Florida licensed contractors. Remember to check their references, get everything in writing, and don't pay up front. To verify your contractors are licensed, contact the Florida Department of Business and Professional Regulation online at myfloridalicense.com. That's myfloridalicense.com.
Talk health, talk wealth, talk politics, talk 1470 and 95.3 FM, WNN.
Cruise Planners, an American Express travel representative, has a tremendous reputation for quality, service, and very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. As a Cruise Planners travel advisor, Paul Vadiano will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. Paul specializes in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation, wedding, or event just for you. Find Paul at www.cruiseoptics.com, on Facebook, or by phone at 561-232-2626. We make your travel dreams come true.
Science has confirmed that real health comes from raw, organic, and wild foods. Essentials is a complete program of 5 products to help your body function as nature intended. Premium Ancient Superfood Algae offers energy and stamina. Food-based digestive enzymes help prevent occasional heartburn and may reduce stress from processed foods and heavy metals. Our proprietary probiotics help support immune health, regulate bowels, and eliminate toxins. Improve your mood, mental clarity, focus, faster rejuvenation, and better sleep. Order now at eatessentialsnow.com. Essentials, life-enhancing ingredients in the palm of your hand. Eatessentialsnow.com.
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors. Well, it's 1 o'clock, and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. The team is ready to serve you a huge portion of fun for lunch. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought, take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe, and get ready to enjoy the humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of feel-good and happy soup to help your day go easier and enjoy your break with others around you. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddy S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. The feel-good food you need to help that bagel go down nice and smoothly. If you have a story to share, anything that happened at work, play, a movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you today, call in toll-free 888-565-1470 right now. So sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe and let Dawn and Freddy S. get your happy juices flowing.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe. You picked that music. Very nice, very nice. Welcome to all our friends back for hour 2. If you missed hour 1, hit replay.
Hashtag replay and rewind.
Do you know when I wrote that in Chrome, hashtag
replay?
Nothing happened.
Well, nothing happens. It's just so we know if people are watching it and replay.
But you didn't tell me that. So I'm hitting the button. Nothing's happened. I get a replay.
You got to hit rewind and go back to the beginning of the show. It was our first hour of our first really official health panel show at the Brooklyn Cafe TV. This hour you can find us on 95.3 FM, 1470 AM, live streaming on Facebook, Periscope, and YouTube. And soon this show will be out on our podcast at the Brooklyn Cafe TV. So we've got a lot going on. We're going to get right into our second hour, but if you missed the first hour, we're talking detoxing your body from environmental toxins, Carmen Care Laser Therapy. We've got Daphne from Health and Vitamin Concepts. We've got Ariel from Med America Rehab. We've got Renata from Liquid BioCell, Liz from Crunchy. We've got Dr. J in the house, who's putting all mind, body, spirit together. And of course, we've got Dr. G in the house. So we've got Dr. J, Dr. G, and just stay tuned for the letter Z, because that'll be coming up. I feel like we're Sesame Street. And today's show is sponsored by the letter.
You got to say it like Walken.
You say it like Christopher Walken.
It's funny. It's funny. No. Yes, it's funny because now the three of you always have to sit in the same place. Because now it has to be, instead of WTF, it has to be.
Well, explain what WTF means.
I can on the air.
Wanna be toxin free.
Wanna be is WB.
Right.
Not W.
Wanna be toxin free. Liz posted, and I like it. And Liz has all these little edgy posts because you had the other disease that you posted was MTF something, but it wasn't. My husband said, "What is that?" I go, "No, it's not what you think it is.
MTF.
It's really a disease, and Daphne knows it's about
MTF-HR.
That's it.
MTF-HR. Is that what you posted?
MTHR.
Oh, do you remember I told you I wanted you to meet somebody because of that and the folate, and I had this great woman for you to meet? It's Daphne. So
Hi.
you and Liz can talk about that MTF-HR because that's a whole other thing, because I know she can help you with that as well. It's a disease, and it's about not processing folic acid, correct? It's a genetic mutation. So that's a whole nother level, but we're not going to talk about that today. Well, it's a whole nother show. We got a lot to cover in the next 50 minutes. But I want to talk to Ariel, who's here with Med America Rehab. And she was with me last night at Sparkle of Life, and I said, please come to our health panel because I want to network our network, because there are so many people coming that have patients and clients that can benefit from your services. So tell us what you do.
Thank you. So Med America Rehab Center is an outpatient therapy clinic. So we have chiropractic, physical therapy, occupational therapy. So we focus on physical, but also a combination of everything, especially with chiropractic. Taking pressure off of the nervous system changes the mind too.
And when we're talking removing toxins, and Daphne helps with that, and Leslie and Dr. J, there are times that people are actually still in physical pain. It's not like it's in your mind, you go, oh wait, I'm not in any pain anymore, it's going to go away if I think it. In the process of thinking it and changing your mind position, there are truly things that you can do to help with that.
Correct, yes. So getting adjusted, strengthening up the muscles around the injured area, really helps with pain or other conditions that are happening in your body.
What I found fascinating about Ariel Center is that she has chiropractic and traditional OT and PT. And not many centers have both. It's usually one or the other. Right. So you're either going one direction or you're going traditional health model.
Exactly.
And then Leslie says, well, would you be open to renting a room to bringing laser therapy in?
And you go 4 ways.
And you go 4 ways and sideways.
And then you start running out of fingers. But you know, it's nice because you have choice, right? I mean, choice.
Yes, because not everybody, chooses chiropractic. Not everybody chooses physical therapy. So it is a nice option for people to understand also each specialty and get familiar with it, because you come in for physical therapy and then you have a whole different perception of chiropractic, and then you actually get to learn, you talk to the doctor, ask your questions, and then you feel more comfortable. And it's like you said, you're feeling comfortable with your provider.
And we had the doctor on last week with you, and he does a lot of cervical treatment. So he did almost, I call it a fellowship, but extended treatment and really working with the neck, which is makes everyone a little nervous, but he has the extended hours in training.
Yes, no, he's focused. He is very specific on what he does with the neck because it is very fragile, and so he takes the care and the tools that he's learned to adjust the neck and make sure that the pressure is taken off of the spinal cord and unravel the chain. Unravel the chain.
And it's great because she gets to sit next to Renata, who is with Liquid BioCell. So we're talking inflammation and what your product can do. It's the collagen, the hyaluronic acid, and
so it's not only inflammation, but the BioCell can rebuild the body on the cellular level, because it's liquid collagen, hyaluronic acid, and chondroitin sulfate. So as we age, we lose the component, and that's why sometimes we have the issues, and we have stiffness. So sometimes even people, if they have, they want to go to chiropractor for adjustment, but they're so stiff. So when you rebuild the body and the synovial fluid, the chiropractor can adjust them easier because they're not so stiff, they lubricate it. That's why our product does. And I'm here with my friend Grażyna, that she really discovered that with her husband.
And that's Dr. G in the house.
She's the one in the middle.
She's the one in the middle, Dr. J and Dr. G. And I know we're talking toxin-free, but if we're eliminating toxins, and I know this product is so good for so many reasons, and you'll be back tomorrow, and we're going to talk about that as well. Does it help eliminate the toxins and move things through our body? Because it's almost like lubricating everything, right?
It does.
Everything.
Well, the body is full, every muscle in the body is full of collagen, right?
I mean, yes, this is the main protein, and like the collagen, it's what holds us together. So as we age, we start losing collagen, hyaluronic acid, and that's why we start having problems. The skin tends to sag, lose elasticity. So we cannot get collagen from the food, because the collagen in nature is too large to be absorbed by the body. It has to be, that's our collagen. What's unique about the BioCell, it's mimic our own body. So our body recognizes, and it's bioavailable. So it absorbs right away to the blood in the mucus of the mouth. So it goes, the whole body benefits.
And it's absorbed.
It's absorbed.
I said to Daphne today, I said, we can update the outside of our body, right? We can anti-age the outside of our body really easily. It's not as easy to anti-age the inside of our body.
Well, I had a question for Doc. One of the problems in diabetes is that the blood flow begins
Dr. G?
Dr. G. Yeah. One of the problems is that the blood flow begins to slow down into the organs, right? And you feel this pressure, like all of a sudden your feet are on ice, or your hands. That's another issue. And then to protect the heart, they give you different medicine that makes it worse. How does it alleviate? Because I know that your collagen is different because it gets into the cell. I understand that concept. Is it reversible when you have this condition?
Yes, it is reversible, because we are basically, like we say here, we are how we think, and also what we eat. And nutrition is extremely important. And at this moment, our food is completely deprived from nutrients. So, number one, we should BioCell collagen. This is something that we lose about 15% every 10 years from the moment we stop growing, and we need to rebuild it. And we have to hydrate the body. This is something which is very important. And if we lose hyaluronic acid, we can't hydrate the body. So this is many issues are starting from there. And then basically, like we need to rebuild the house, we need to rebuild the body from the basic physical components, which are hyaluronic acid, chondroitin sulfate, and collagen. And in joints, we have collagen too. And as you said, there is no blood flowing into the joints anymore, so the nutrients can't get there. Any other way, only through synovial fluid. And if you lose synovial fluid, if you dry out, and that's what happens to us, we are simply drying out.
Welcome to menopause. Just saying.
So if you dry out, basically there is no way to give this nutrients to our joints, and that's why so many people suffer. And unfortunately, everything what is available on the market can't really rebuild, especially collagen 2, which is in joints, because it's either the molecule is too large or simply it's not in the product. So it can little bit stimulate the production, but only in a very small percentage. So we really have the total breakthrough with this product, because it can rebuild just exactly how, the components that our joints are built.
And I want to ask Daphne and Leslie, when we remove the toxins, like you said, and we need to replace. Now, Daphne, when you're removing the toxins, Leslie, I'm firsthand on knowing what that feels like, all right? You've done the liver detox with Daphne.
Yes, I have.
Then we need to replenish our bodies with what? Not the toxin, but our bodies have now depleted of some nutrients.
Well, what we do, because we take each individual toxin out, so for us it's a little bit different because we're just focusing on the toxin, the sulfur, the mercury, and those things. So basically your body, we just say sleep a lot, rest a lot, lots of fluid, and your body's going to heal itself and replenish. So it's a little bit different with Daphne. She's like really specific on giving.
Well, we're putting nutrients into the body that help with the detoxification, like dandelion, milk thistle, it could be turmeric. There are different nutrients, N-acetylcysteine. There are certain things that detoxify, pull the toxins out of the body. Also, a lot of good water and rest. I mean, that is important. But there are specific. It depends on the detox that we're recommending. But each one is specific, and it does work the organ, and it's rebuilding. That's the whole thing. You're detoxifying. You're taking the inflammation down, and then you're putting in the right nutrients that can help rebuild. Because the liver is rebuildable.
And Aria, when you work with chiropractic, I know it's very different than traditional medicine, MD and D osteopathic medicine. They're looking more at the whole body, right? You're looking at nutrition and nutrients.
Yeah, lifestyle, what's going on.
Right.
And lifestyle. So when Dr. Hasson is doing his intake, or you do it, and you're seeing different nutrition, different nutrients that are depleted, I think everyone here can work their patients in so many different levels that everyone gets the full benefit of the whole. Now, truly, this is holistic health.
Well, but it's really interesting because, you can do all of this and then go and have 15 beers and 5 burgers and you're back to zero. I mean, seriously, you can.
What about Coke?
Oh,
what
Coke
kind
is
of
one
Coke?
the worst.
Diet.
Diet Coke.
Diet Coke.
Oh,
Speed.
Cherry Coke.
I mean, think about it. I mean, you can do all this work and they can get in your head and they can even hypnotize you, and in 1 brief second, you're back in the soup.
I'm telling you, it's so much what's in your head. I live in my head. Sometimes it's good, sometimes not so good.
Is that contagious, by the way?
Living in your head?
Living in your head. Can I get like some kind of disease sitting too close?
I think you have.
Yeah?
You've already got it, she says.
And Dr. LeMay,
Emotional contagion.
Emotional contagion.
Oh my goodness.
why are people so self-sabotaging? That's a big part. Why are they?
Why do they do? Why is it easier to
feeling
think
great?
about
They love how they're feeling, and we get that because people will come in, they're doing wonderful, and they're on the road and they're feeling great, and then it's a couple of months later, and they forget about everything, and they sabotage.
They say it comes from a very familiar time in your life.
Hold that up.
Well, when you're a very young child, the first time that you did something that was bad or that was wrong, and then you got attention for it. Even if
Right.
you hurt yourself, you got attention. It's a familiar feeling. I know, as strange as it sounds. And as adults, we have this little bit of a masochistic, it's on a continuum, of course, but a little bit of a masochistic type of trait.
So there's a Freudian problem to healing. You think back and you want attention? Really?
Well, it's what Clive does, right? It's what Clive does.
Are you serious? You know what? I'm
It
going to
is
buy
an
a chain of
attention getter,
lollipops.
though.
Keep sucking a lollipop to get
Well,
attention.
think about it. If you got attention as a child of doing something bad attention was better
Right.
than no attention.
That's true.
And it's ingrained, and it's what Clive and Dr. Eileen do.
Right.
It's all these things we suppress as kids and all these emotions. Hey, you and I had the conversation today.
About that?
It's kind of the same thing.
This is craziness.
But that's what it is.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
the self-sabotage, and sometimes, I got you're being selfish, but it's what people do, and it's always about the ego, and it's about
Right.
them.
It's
And
about
if it's
them.
about them, whether it's bad, it's still about them. It's just getting attention.
So that kind of energy, that kind of thought will put you on a process to hurting yourself, right?
Or others.
That's the part that bothers me, is the others. You want to mess yourself up bad. You can go in the closet for like
We're going to talk about the others when we get back from commercial break. Lana, you ready? I'm giving them some runway on this. We got a new intern on our board. Give us a call, 888. What's our phone number?
565
Thank you.
1470.
I got so many numbers in my head. Give us a call, and we will be right back.
This is contagion, right?
Carmen Care Advanced Laser Therapy, our professional team specializes in finding the best alternative laser therapy treatments for your painful conditions. Do you suffer with chronic pain, post-traumatic injury, or simply looking for the benefits of cell rejuvenation to the skin? Schedule a consultation today to understand how photobiomodulation can help reduce your symptoms, reduce or even eliminate pain. Give us a call today. 561-405-9577. We focus on treating you who has a disease, not a disease that defines who you are. Contact Carmen Care Laser Therapy today, 561-405-9577 or CarmenCareLaser.com.
I got a guy. You need a guy? I got a guy. With VCard Global, all your contacts are in the palm of your hand. Never leave home without your business cards or brochures again. VCard is the ultimate marketing tool. No more printing cards or brochures. VCard fits in the palm of your hand and is always with you. VCard is a powerful networking tool that virtually promotes sharing and builds referrals for your business. VCard Global, the virtual business card. Hold your business in the palm of your hand. Contact Jennifer at jenng.vcardinfo.com, the world's most intelligent business card. I got a guy, jenng.vcardinfo.com.
Hey Dawn, do you know what CBD is?
What is CBD, Freddy?
CBD is a cannabidiol. My goodness gracious, I'm Puerto Rican and I can announce that. Cannabidiol, which is found in the hemp plant. CBD can help regulate your mood, improve your sleep, reduce inflammation, and you know what? And it even increases immunity.
Did you know that our internal systems are already made to receive the CBD? It's made of natural botanicals without any psychotropic effects. Do you know what that is?
I have no idea what that means.
It means you can get healthy without getting high.
That's right. Now, people come to the studio, we give them CBD, and what's the first thing they ask me? Can I drive home? I said, did you drive here? Yes. Well, then you're going to drive home. So if you want CBD and the experience to feeling better, reducing anxiety, what do you got to do?
Give them a call at 561-674-7446. It is the #1 legal and leading CBD company in the United States. Safe for all ages. Where do you visit, Freddie?
You visit livelovecbd.com.
livelovecbd.com. Tell them Dawn and Freddie sent you.
In this world of social media and cacophony of sound, how do you get noticed? How do you get heard? In a world of instant gratification, how do you find appreciation? It's time to be heard. Become a radiating magnet and allow the law of attraction to come fully into play. Being completely in the moment speaks louder than words and actions. It's time to become fully present. It's time to put Humpty Dumpty together again. Call or text 561-351-9134. Become your radiating self. Contact Clyde at 561-351-9134. Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Don and Freddy S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll-free. Come on in or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. That's 888-565-1470. Let's reopen the cafe doors. Now, back to Don and Freddy S.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe TV show. And don't forget to like this video.
And subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell if you want to be notified when we go live. We'll see you next time.
I feel like Santa Claus.
You feel like Santa Claus?
Yes.
Christmas in July. Today's like a Christmas in July special. I'm just telling you. Today is all-out health segment at the Brooklyn Cafe TV. Give us a call, 888-565-1470. We're talking toxin-free living, healing from the inside out, outside in. There are toxins in our environment, and it just, no matter what we do, we can eat clean, and then there's toxins. Yesterday we talked with Liz about crunchy. Liz, let's pass the microphone over to you about toxin-free, and we really kicked off our week yesterday with toxin-free living, and crunchy makeup is just an amazing line. So Daphne said, what do you do? So tell us what you do.
So Crunchy is a local, toxin-free, high-performing makeup line. It's launched in Stewart 2 years ago, and it's really makeup with a mission, because the makeup is our platform to educate women about living a toxin-free life and how disease is preventable by reducing our body burden. So I'm a nurse. I've been an RN for 16 years, and this is my new passion. It's really amazing to be able to educate women, even women who don't like makeup or don't wear makeup. We have a whole platform to talk about not only makeup but personal care products, shampoo, lotion, food, pots and pans. There's been a lot in the news recently about Teflon and how it's harmful.
How you eat it.
You don't eat Teflon.
Yes, you do. When you make a burger, it comes off on the burger and you eat it.
I told you, I don't cook or bake. The only thing I'm cooking and baking is my face.
I have had Teflon burgers. I'm from the Bronx, baby. I'm going to tell you, I had Teflon burgers. That's a true story. She's absolutely right.
Like eating your lipstick.
Just like eating your lipstick.
Leadhead. Yeah.
Leadhead. And Liz has a great site. It's called Living Clean Beautifully, and it's all about different, I call them hacks, but different things to be looking for in your makeup, in your environment. Cosmetics, things we don't even think about. We eat clean, we take the right supplements because we go to Daphne, we detox with Leslie, then we replenish what we need to. But no one ever thinks about the cosmetics that you're putting on your face, or the lipstick or the makeup that you're using, and everyone's trying to be healthier, and you put amazing posts on, and the MTF gene,
I'm still trying to get that one.
I'm still trying to get that one. Daphne keeps telling me what it is.
MTHFR.
Someone once asked me if I had it, and I said, no, Daphne would have told me if I had that.
But you don't know half the things you got.
I don't know.
But they don't test most people for that, and today that really should be tested. It's very important.
About half of the population
They have it.
have that genetic mutation, and it inhibits our body's ability to detoxify, really, and makes us more susceptible to certain toxins. I did a live video, which was actually deleted from Facebook. I found out a couple of days ago.
I saw it.
It had thousands of views, and it was shared I don't know how many times, but I took my youngest son to the dentist, and he had a horrible reaction to nitrous oxide. And I had previously, I found out I had that mutation because I had a couple of miscarriages years ago.
Right.
And he I took him to a geneticist, and the geneticist handed me a copy of an article and said, don't worry about it. Half of the population has this, no big deal. So I've had to do my own research about it, but I did not research on nitrous oxide. And as soon as he had that reaction, that was the first thing that popped into my mind, and I did some research and found that it's very dangerous.
It is, and you know what? People cannot absorb the B vitamins. 80% of the B vitamins that the body needs to really stay in a balanced place, because the B vitamins regulate our nervous system, homocysteine, energy, all of that. And what happens, the body's inability to do that creates a host of issues. Number one, they found without that factor, that methyl tetrahydrofolate, the body cannot process folic acid. So people are getting folic acid, they're not getting the active form. It can create depression, OCD, bipolar, an overgrowth of yeast. There's so many things that go on, and people have major issues, and if they would just even look to that, do the testing. And a lot of doctors, I tell my clients to ask the doctor to do it, because when you have, especially, there are so many people today that have depression, and when you're lacking that factor, it can create that host of problems. An interesting thing, I have a psychiatrist, one in particular, that has been testing his clients, his patients, and he has been recommending they come in and take the active form. Upwards of, yes, the MTHFR, the methyl tetrahydrofolate, upwards of 2,500 micrograms. It can pull people out of depression. The OCD, the bipolar, there's so many things that are impacted by that no one even thinks about. And it can really change how you think and you feel, and how your body responds to stress, everyday stress.
I'm done. Now I'm down the rabbit hole again.
Yeah, but Dr. J is just saying, wow.
I take folic acid. I do. And you know something? I used to think I was just peeing yellow.
No, because if you did not pee yellow, your body would not be absorbing the riboflavin. Your B vitamins have to come yellow. Yes.
Because a lot of it seems to be coming out, Doc.
No.
Not too much staying in.
I think it should be a practice for people to get comprehensively tested on
Right.
what supplements. A lot of people come in, I know many people, even myself, I take some vitamins, I take some supplements. I don't know if it's the right ones. I don't know if they're effective enough. So people are not serious enough about it. And what you're saying, how it can truly impact somebody and
It's unbelievable.
take, them out of depression or bipolar or something, it's incredible. But
So just think, they're on an antidepressant. The antidepressant, while it is working, it's helping them get into a better place. You did not go into the depression because you're lacking the antidepressant. There were amino acids, there were nutrients, there were certain factors lacking in the body that got the body into that place. So if we can replenish the body, amino acids are critical also for the brain functioning at a high level, and it's really not put into protocol. And I think that there is a time and place for medications. People need them. But also working with the nutritional end and supplements, because you can bring the body into a higher place and maybe use less medications.
But also, the body is different. Like, my body can absorb certain things,
Right.
where her body, taking the same things, don't absorb it the same way.
Enzymes. Enzymes are catalysts for life. So every single reaction that takes place in the body needs an enzyme. And what we found in our testing, it could be from kids that are 7, 8, 9 years old. They're lacking the ability to break down their foods. They have stomach issues, major stomach issues, because their parents passed along the genes. They're lacking the nutrients that they need to help them fully digest and break down their fats, their carbs, and their proteins. So the body is always in distress. It has inflammation. So when we incorporate, like for instance, we put you on ginger. We put Dawn on some ginger. Ginger can help break down and help you get out of the stress in the stomach. Enzymes, we use amylase, lipase, protease. That breaks down whatever you're putting into your body so that your body can absorb the nutrients from the food. You can eat pristine, but if the enzymes aren't present, you're wasting
your time.
Yes.
It's funny because I've had this, and everyone knows, it's ever since I had this stomach problem starting in December, I got better. I went on a detox with Leslie. I feel much better, but it re-exacerbated whatever it was, where I hold it right here. And I've been on antacids and Carafate and all these medications, and I finally went into Daphne 2 weeks ago and I said, I can't do this medication stuff anymore, it's not working. 2 simple hacks, I'm telling you, aloe and ginger chewables. My husband says to me yesterday, you're not on any medicine? I said, no, and he said, you've been sick for 7 months. He said, you're not taking anything? I said, I am. The aloe and the ginger pills. He goes, no, I mean medicine. And he looked at me and he just shook his head. He said, it's amazing. Because that's why we call Daphne Merlin.
It's kind of scary.
It's almost, but we've tried a lot of things.
Right.
We've all tried a lot. And this one just...
It connected.
It just connected. And it was instantaneously.
Listen, Frankie in New York, my nephew is watching. He wants to know about women's lipstick, you know, that are not using lipstick that is correct. Guys are kissing these women. Can they? He wants to know.
It does not come off.
He,
Look,
he wants to know. He wants to know if he should tell women you got to take that off because you're not punchy before he kisses them. Because you can get sick. I'm telling you, is what he's asking.
Frankie.
Or absorbing toxins.
Yeah. Right, because of the makeup, right? And I tell you, listen, don't date those Chinese lips or whatever.
You guys do a part 2 of this.
We're always do another part.
Honey, we have 12 parts to go. Because there are other pieces missing still.
Yes.
Clive is not here.
Essentials are being here
Essentials
on Thursday.
isn't here. There's all sorts of pieces.
I'm going to go take care of a patient.
You've got some emergencies to deal with, but I'm glad you got to connect. Thank you, Dr. J.
So much.
Thank you
so
for
nice
coming.
meeting everyone.
You
It's
too.
An amazing
Dr.
group
J,
here.
her real name is really Dr. Janae Lamowski.
Yeah, she's
and
not
she's
Julie
an
Sergey.
incredible psychologist who's in the Boca Raton area, right on Camino Gardens. You want to give out your phone number before you leave? Because if people are looking up Dr. J, they won't be able to find you.
Yeah, thank you so much. So I'm on 370 Camino Gardens Boulevard, Suite 111, and the phone number you can reach me at is 561-777-2021.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
She has so much to say. You're going to get hypnotized, hypnotherapy, Freddie?
Yes, I'm good. I'm going to get hypnotized.
I can't wait. Are you kidding? I'm ready.
Be waiting
You
a
want
long
to come
time.
now?
I would love to, but I'm doing a show. But thank you very much for playing.
She's got a
Oh, do
7
you?
o'clock tonight open for you.
I'm sorry, I'll be working.
And when Liz told me what happened with her son and the dental area, you want to give out your number one more time for MedAmerica Rehab. Everyone's been here for like 2 hours.
Ariel Levitt, MedAmerica Rehab Center, 954-428-4707. Thanks all for being here. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Ariel.
It was
More to come with MedAmerica Rehab. They've got chiropractic care, OT, which is occupational therapy, and physical therapy.
All in one building.
All in one building. Soon, probably, hopefully, we're going to have laser in there, and if not, it's going to have a liquid biocell in there because it's all about helping everyone in a holistic manner.
Before you leave, talk to John so you can set up a date so we can go and shoot some film down there.
Shoot some film, do a new commercial spot.
John
will hook her up.
Ad-
And when Liz was saying to me last week about her son and the dentist, and I said, there's someone you have to meet. You have to meet Daphne because I know she can help. And then she says, I'm having a hard time detoxing. And I said, well, now you got to talk to Leslie because I know Leslie has this new personalized detox system. I don't even think you know about it. And it goes back to this other company we spoke with last week that's doing this DNA swab to see what supplements and medications are effective for your body based on your DNA.
So yeah, we have this amazing remedy maker, and what it does, we take the swab, like a swab, and we take the inside of the cheek, and we make a custom vial based on each individual patient. And we just had this young gentleman, and he was coughing for decades, and we were able to do this custom vial on him. We detoxed him with his own personal vial, and now he's not coughing whatsoever at all. He used to keep his brother awake every single night, and he's not even coughing anymore. And all we did was this custom vial, custom detox.
How long does it take to do the swab and turn it into the...
Immediately, literally 1 minute.
Wow.
It's unbelievable, right?
Can you imagine?
Yeah. And so what we're having done is people take they'll like go home and they'll take a Q-tip and go along the vent because maybe there's dust mites and mold in there, and then go along the bathroom, and they just send me in all their little custom swabs, and I'll make a detox for them and detox them from that. We're just seeing amazing results.
Now, I have a question for you separate from that. You know that machine you have that sort of shakes you like a...
Yes, the vibrational plate. That is so cool.
Okay.
All right.
They had it at Costco.
Buy it.
It's like $6,000.
The machine?
Well, yeah, you can get it a little cheaper.
Have you been on it?
Well, check this out. So there was this lady that was there, and I've done this machine before in Miami, and she kept me on for 12 minutes. I couldn't even feel my feet. at the end of 12 minutes because you're rocking and shocking here.
Right.
So walking is kind of funny. You look like a puppet when
I'm
you
watching
walk.
your hands do that. I'm thinking the camera's out, but it's not. That's your hands.
No, it's like funny. So I wanted to ask you, because I know I saw the machine in your office. Does it stimulate nerve growth and blood flow?
Exactly. It stimulates your entire body, but they've done research on this. They took this this vibrational plate and they put it in with the astronauts going out to space, because when you go out into space and you come back, you have bigger, more loss of bone density. So they had these astronauts be on there every day, 3-4 times for 12 minutes, and when they came back, their bone density increased. So that showed and proved that it really stimulates your cells, your blood flow, your tissue, your bone regrowth, and it's just
Here on
fantastic.
Earth, or I gotta go to the moon?
Both. You gotta go to the moon.
I gotta go out to the moon. Right?
No, but it just does it even more here on the Earth.
Have you done? Did you do it at Leslie's place?
No, I did not. I did it at Costco.
That's the one I got from Costco. It's Zaz.
Oh my
Z-A-A-Z.
God! I have her
Great.
number, and she wants to come on the show and bring a machine.
It's amazing.
Stand on it and you
it's exactly. You just stand.
I do that.
It's
I do that a
vibrational
couple of
plate.
days a
You
week.
do that too?
I go to my chiropractor and I do it. I said, at least I can get out for 10 minutes 3 times a week.
It
and
is such a feel, and then
I
she
love
shows
it.
you how to sit and stand. You know how to stand on this thing, like
Right.
a, like
You
a
do all
ski
sorts
arm.
of like 30-second muscle toning, and it's literally 12 minutes. It's like working out for an hour in the gym.
It's unbelievable, and it was moving my steps.
We could just bring one in here, and no one has to work out anymore. We could just stand on it for 12 minutes at a time.
No, you got to work out. But the other thing is, when you're taking the liquid collagen, she even highly recommended that you drink this. And I said to her, I gave her your card. She should be calling you because absorption of this product is essential. You know, if you're drinking junk, then junk comes out. You know, junk in, junk out.
Does not go inside.
It doesn't. If it doesn't,
inflammation.
yeah, if it doesn't go in, it's not going to be doing its thing, right? That's the bottom line. So I gave her the card. Actually, I need another one of your cards because I give it to people who say, "Listen, you got to take this in to begin the process." And I was going to give it. I was going to show Merlin. You know, I never get over to see.
But I do. I know, and I did buy Meridian tested. It did test well. The one great thing about it is micronized. You have to be able to micronize things down to the smallest, teeniest, tiniest particle, so that it can permeate the cells.
And that's where our pure bottle is. It's with Merlin.
That's why yours works better.
Actually, they made a clinical studies that in this particular case cannot be too small and cannot be too large. There is an optimal size. Exactly. What the body absorbs.
Perfect.
Yeah. And under the
I got to go to commercial break.
No, hold it.
But see, most of the companies don't recognize that. They put products out where the molecule is so large. Even with calcium, women take all this calcium, they never absorb it because it's just not micronized down where the body can absorb
and the
it.
problem is it can hurt you.
Yes, it can. You're
And there's some
absolutely
other things that you take, like certain vitamin C's, and damages the heart, or is it the calcium? Something happens when you take it, and you have to take
Too much
CoQ10.
calcium.
You have to take CoQ10 to protect the back walls of the heart and all this stuff.
Well,
I mean, you got to be a chemist, man.
That's why you got to go see Merlin. And you wonder where our bottle of Pure is? I told you. It's a Daphne's. Our bottle of liquid BioCell Pure is with Daphne.
I got to
Because
tell
she
you.
tested it.
Yeah, I did.
We
I
send
did.
everything for testing.
I did, yes.
We're going to go to a quick
Tested
commercial
well.
break. When we come back, more with our health panel, 888-565-1470.
I got nothing to give away.
We do. We've got 10%
I like
from
to
O'Dare.
test everything.
And we'll be
You
right
know what?
back.
Since I have a lot of people that want me to bring...
I am Crunchy because knowledge is power. Crunchy is a revolutionary line of safe and high-performing toxin-free cosmetics that are redefining beauty. You no longer have to sacrifice your health for your beauty or your beauty for your health. Be conscious about what are in your cosmetics and how they affect your body. Contact me at 703-509-2592 or explore at crunchywithanI.com/Liz Sant, LIZSANDT. Again, it's 703-509-2592.
What is Debersize? With over 25 years of personal training experience and workout techniques, Deb Varsalone invites you to Debersize. Debersize comes to you from the privacy of your own home or group training facility. Debersize can meet your individual fitness needs, offering one-on-one, non-impact resistance training post-surgical strengthening to higher-level boot camp and weight training. Deborah Size will meet your personal fitness goals at any age. Contact Deb at 561-307-9283. Schedule an initial consultation and get ready for a stronger, healthier you. 561-307-9283.
Discover how you can unleash your body's natural regenerative power with Liquid BioCell. A scientifically proven, holistic anti-aging supplement, Liquid BioCell redefines the way we age and how we perform. Formulated with an exclusive collagen and hyaluronic acid combination, Liquid BioCell supports joints, muscle fitness, and restores youthful skin from within. Contact Renata at 561-306-7176 or visit 4health4beautyonline.com. Anti-aging from the inside out. Call today, 561-306-7176.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Don and Freddy S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll-free. Come on in or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. That's 888-565-1470. Let's reopen the cafe doors. Now, back to Don and Freddy S.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe TV show. And don't forget to like this video.
And subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell if you want to be notified when we go live. We'll see you next time.
And we're back.
And we are back at the Brooklyn Cafe TV Movies. You're very busy over there with all your water today. You're going to float away.
What are you drinking?
She's drinking water. I don't know what she's doing. Give us a call, 888-565-1470. We started talking about detoxifying your life, and I'm telling you, check out Liz's site, Living Clean Beautifully, on Facebook. There are so many amazing, amazing posts that she puts out there, things that you wouldn't see anywhere else. The WTF, I think, is really funny, want to be toxic free, but there are some really great posts. So check it out, Liz Sant. That's not even just her crunchy line. It's just about living toxin free. And we do have a $10 gift card to Modere, which is the liquid cell collagen, liquid BioCell.
Clean too. Our other product is no toxin.
You click up the mic.
No toxin, no chemical. So we also living clean and removing the toxin from people's house.
You can just hold it if you want to.
Perfect.
Okay, so give us a call, 888-565-1470. We've got a $10 gift card to Modere for Liquid BioCell.
But you heard what she said? They remove the toxin from the house.
Different products.
The Living Green.
Yes.
So can they use this, the $10 for the Living Green? All right.
The Living Green. You know, there's another thing. You know when you make food on the grill, and it has the black stuff that's off the grill? And people eat that and they go, oh my goodness, this is delicious. You know, that stuff kills you.
I actually made a post about that in my Living Clean Beautifully Facebook group the day before the 4th of July.
It'll kill you.
About grilling and how to apparently marinating meat will reduce the carcinogenic effects of grilling, and using gas grill is healthier than charcoal.
Right. That's a
She
true
posted,
story.
I think that site you have, that page, is really amazing. That's when I saw that post, because Facebook has all these new logarithms. You can't always find what you're looking for. And if you're not thinking about, apparently, I've got 400 friends with you. I don't even think I know 400 people, Freddie, but apparently I do.
I know 6,000 people.
And you can't find all their posts, but for some
Right.
reason that Living
That's
Clean
true
Beautifully
lately.
always comes
You
up in
shouldn't
my
have said
feed.
that.
Right.
Because now they're going to knock you off. They
Can't find
can
anyone.
control what you want you.
They actually pulled one of Liz's videos off. So
That's okay. Send it to me. I'll put it in. I'll show you a way around that.
I'm going to do another one.
You
I'll
should
show
do
you a way
another
around
one
that.
and just record it and have it. But it's a great page. And speaking of Living Green, tell us about that product, about removing the toxins.
That sounds remarkable.
So we have Modere, which is company that we work with. We have the BioCell. It's our product that we focus on. But we have also personal care, skin care, household care without any toxin and chemicals. Because also Live Clean to remove the toxin from your home, A lot of people do not realize they use the toxic soap and laundry detergent. And think about when you really wear the clothes 8 hours, it will go to the skin.
That's
because
right.
The skin is the biggest organ. So our products, or the products we have, they clean without any chemicals, any toxins.
Do you have any of the products that you can access to bring in tomorrow?
Yes, I do.
We want to show that
Toothpaste we have.
toothpaste is important as
Yes,
well,
with
because
Really important,
I know
right?
Merlin talks about
And the weight
toothpaste.
loss. Yes.
Also, you know, I do the dishes, right? And Linda has changed away from dishwashing detergents because they have toxins.
Exactly.
So I was laughing at her the other day and says, "You're really kidding." So she brought in this bio thing, which is very expensive. They're not cheap, these things. And she says, don't use that much, but you have to. It's a different concept.
Because it's not as soapy as
It's
some of
not.
the inexpensive ones.
It's
But you
not.
may not need the soapiness. It's
Well,
like
this is-
shampoo.
This is what I've discovered. You don't need all that suds.
Right.
It's
There's
just,
a chemical called SLS that's added to most soaps and shampoos that gives you that sudsiness.
That foaming.
So
you know, it must be remarkable to be a nurse. Because you know all this stuff.
I had to do a lot of research. I started my toxin-free journey about 10 years ago when my oldest son was 4, and I started hearing things about our food and our products and started questioning what I was putting on my baby, essentially, and started learning about the lack of regulation in our country. You know, we only ban 11 chemicals, and the European Union bans 1,300 for use.
Wow.
It's amazing.
Really,
You
it's
know the
criminal.
clothing we wear. As a matter of fact, those guys are coming Thursday. Did I tell you that?
No.
Those guys are coming Thursday. We have these guys, and they came in here and they have clothing. They have a clothing line of recyclables. Because do you know your clothes are made of petroleum products?
Wearable prints. So what they
Everything
do
you
is
wear right now is petroleum byproduct.
they've got workout clothes made from repurposed water bottles.
So there is
So
no.
they'll be here. They're coming on Thursday?
They're coming out. Yes, they're coming on Thursday because they want to do something at the gallery and stuff. But I want to introduce them to the panel because even your clothes, even the clothes on your back can kill you.
We used to make
It's
fire
true.
retardant pajamas for the kids.
I used to wear those.
Right, and that's made so many people infertile.
Sick.
Really?
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah.
In our bloodstream.
My mother bought me those.
Yeah.
And you know, you used to rub that against like
They
a
made
sheet.
people
It used to
infertile.
sparkle.
Made people infertile.
Fertile, she said.
Yes.
It wasn't me.
I know you had 2 grown boys, but imagine that you think you're doing something good,
Yep.
and it's detrimental. But we're not.
It is.
Tomorrow, if you can, when you're on,
I will.
bring
Yes,
the product in
absolutely.
because I think we need to continue the conversation on eliminating toxins from our environment. I'd love to eliminate them from my air conditioning system.
Dawn, do you know those pajamas? I told my mother, I says,
Do they have
Mom,
feet?
Yes, they have feet. I said, Mom, it itches.
Yeah.
And she says, it itches. And then when I rubbed it on the sheet, it sparked. It had like sparks.
See, that's what I'm
Right.
saying. It's insane.
She said
We
to
used to
me,
give this to our
she
children.
says, take those off now. Like, I took it off, she threw it in the incinerator.
And I got a burst.
I don't know what happened.
And
They
you know,
could
I just
catch
want to say
fire.
something really important for all us Floridians. We put on the suntan cream, right? Or the what is it called?
Sunscreen.
Thank you, sunscreen. You know that sunscreen is being banned in Hawaii because
Yes.
it's killing the red reef.
Yes.
So I just want to say that we're in Florida. We're always putting suntan cream on. So just be careful. You have products for that, probably, right?
We are actually launching a moisturizer with SPF 30 with non-nano zinc oxide.
Super great.
Very
That's
soon.
amazing.
But
Nice
I do have
transition,
a lot
Laura.
of recommendations in my group of sunscreen and shampoo and soap and all of these things that I've researched. A lot of times people won't switch products because they can't find something that's effective, which is why the owners of Crunchy created the makeup line because they wanted a high-performing and safe cosmetics line. So I've done all the research for everyone, and I actually have a toxin-free master list in my group of safe swaps that I have found to be effective.
That's fantastic. Everybody's got to go there because that's what we need.
You know, it's funny, when people used to smoke cigarettes, and they used to say, it doesn't kill you. Then people used to suck down sugar, don't worry, it doesn't kill you. Everything kills you.
Everything.
Anything in excess is going to kill you faster, but stuff, it's time for a change. Believe in the change, that's all I'm saying. Take a choice.
And demand it because, you know, as we're saying, it's expensive, but it is because it's the supply and the demand,
That's right.
If we all stop buying all this stuff and we just say we want toxin-free things, there will be a change.
Do you know that if all of us one day decided to take all our money out of the banks, of every bank that there is, you take all your money, you go in there and say, I want all my cash out, and you hold it for 24 hours, you would change every law in this country because you will bankrupt the country. This was told to me by a professor from Harvard. And he wanted just Latinos to remove all the monies out of the bank for one day, 24 hours. If everybody did that for 24 hours, you would get change. You ain't got to riot in the streets and act like an idiot. Be smart. Play smarter. You know what I'm saying? You got choices. I don't want to hear you don't have choices because you created. This panel is made of choices. If you didn't learn something today, there's something wrong with you.
Hit replay and watch it again. But let's give some phone numbers out. Liz, your best phone number to reach you at?
703-509-2592, and my website is crunchy.com, crunchy with an I, /Liz Sant.
And Carrie, I don't know if you hear me or your headphones are in, but the newsletter that she's sending out, and Alana, I want to put a list of all of our health panel numbers in for people to reach them, so it goes out to everyone. It's the best way to share the information is just to do multi-platforms.
Just keep talking about it.
Renata?
Thank you.
My phone number is 561-306-7176.
And more with Renata tomorrow on Living
Part
Clean.
2 tomorrow.
Phone number 561-405-9577.
And that's for Carmen Care.
And if you're a diabetic, I don't know what else to say.
Just
But
go.
You got to go and you got to try it. Just try it. You know, grow up for 2 minutes and go try it.
And Merlin. We're rebranding her as Merlin.
Health and Vitamin Concepts, 561-392-8448. Thank
Imagine
you.
if we renamed Health and Vitamin Concepts to Merlin's Place.
Love it.
Do you
Right?
know every house needs a good foundation? And Merlin was my foundation. I would go there first, do your thing, and then visit everybody on the panel and change your life.
You know, I've worked with Daphne for over 15 years.
You told me that.
Is that amazing? When you forget how
Wasn't
long-
she the one that found that stuff you got going on?
Yeah, you call it.
Well, we knew each other in
Freddy
another
calls
life.
me Hiroshima, but it's my Hashimoto's. He goes, that Hiroshima thing is exploding again on you.
It's like
My-
a vacation.
My Hashimoto's, but she did. Yes, I've known Daphne.
But Daphne found it.
She found it when the doctors couldn't, and they were just giving me antidepressant, after beta blocker, you name it. They were giving it to me. I had a cast on my feet. I
You had
felt like a
cast on
hypo-
your feet?
because I had all these pains in my body, and they even put a cast on my ankle at one point. No one could find out what was
Wait a
wrong
minute,
with
wait a
me.
minute, wait a minute. You had a cast on your foot. Did people sign it and all that?
It was bad, and it wasn't even broken.
You got pictures?
I was just in a lot of pain.
I want to see that.
Her whole body.
And there's
is in
Merlin.
pain.
Thank you everyone for joining
Thank
us. Health
you.
Panel
Thank
Part
you.
1, Part 2 will be coming. We will
Tomorrow.
see you tomorrow. Same time,
Check it
same
out.
place. Be kind to each other.
And don't be late.
Bye-bye.
That was fun.
Thank you, guys.
The Heart of Delray Gallery, located in the Delray Art Complex, is one of South Florida's top venues for art, culture, music, and private events. The Heart of Delray Gallery is a cutting-edge, 11,000 square foot art exhibition showcasing local artists and artisans with the highest quality of talent and vision, highlighting South Florida's creative arts. Visit us at the Heart of Delray Gallery, 1440 North Federal Highway in Delray Beach. Come, take a tour, book your next private event or fundraiser, or join us for Art Walk the first Friday of every month from 6 to 11 p.m. For more information, give us a call at 561-278-0074.
Health and Vitamin Concepts can help balance you through an innovative, non-invasive biomeridian assessment that measures the energetic properties of your body and naturally corrects the imbalances. Offering a complete thyroid, hormone, and nutritional profile, Health and Vitamin Concepts identifies the specific vitamins and herbs in the exact amount your body needs. Call for more information, 561-392-8448, or visit online at healthandvitaminconcepts.com. If you're ready to have more energy, better health, and a greater sense of well-being, make an appointment today at Health and Vitamin Concepts in Boca Raton at 7152 Barracassa Way. Call 561-392-8448. That's 561-392-8448.
Well, that's about about it for today, and even though the show is over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at 1 p.m. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddy S. will bring you more goodwill next time. Although today's show was live, you can follow the cafe on Facebook at Brooklyn Cafe. To rewatch every minute of the show, call 866-224-5422 to talk with Dawn and Freddy S. after the closing, or to leave an order for fun for the next show. Have a meaningful day. The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were strictly those of its hosts, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
1470 AM and 95.3 FM, the Health and Wealth Radio Network. Don't miss the Save a Lot